Hello my friends, welcome back to Skyrim. So in the previous episode, this character Isolde, she started her mission to join the Thieves Guild. Didn't do too well at actually joining the Thieves Guild, but at least we found them, allegedly. They are here, in this place, a tavern underground in the sewers beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. What a lovely place for a tavern, what a lovely place this looks like it's going to be. Let's go and find out what these fuckers are all about and see what we can dig up here, because there's a big old quest marker arrow just there. Let's go and listen to some conversations.
Give it up, Brynjo. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Beck,
I'm not here to hold
Mercer,
your hand. Figure this one out for yourself.
things are changing.
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to
What do you
Brynjolf.
call that then?
Well, well. Calling me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
He's wearing the badass Thieves Guild armor now, I noticed. I mean, we got in here pretty quickly, but he's managed to get in here and change his clothes. Getting here was easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize.
Slow down.
Now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats, eh? What did they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I can handle this. Who are they?
Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Will I get a cut?
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Okay, cool. So, he did say, of course, we take care of our own. You get paid for every bit of dirty work you do, although we are not one of their own yet. What are you looking at, mutton chops? Any tips about Kirava?
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
Got it. Kirava and Talon Jay are Argonians, the, of course, lizard folks, natives of Black Marsh, which look really, really cool in Skyrim. Definitely the best they've looked in any Elder Scrolls game. What the fuck? So when you're in conversation with someone like this, it sticks you on the spot. You can't walk around, you can only look around. So what happened there was that Vex walked into me and just pushed me across the room, and I'm just like now quite far away from Brynjolf, shouting across the room towards him. So yeah, great that they fixed all this stuff in the special edition, eh? Any help with Bersi?
He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Sounds easy. What's Helga's story? Helga? Alright, buddy. Could you be in any more of an antisocial position?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage and she'll cave.
Nice. Okay.
I'll be here when you're done.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Not yet.
I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself.
This is a very confined space and everyone wants to give incidental dialogue. Now this strange figure over here, the hooded figure sat here, is not a part of the Thieves Guild. She was added by, I think, the Dawn Guard DLC, but she was added into the game by one of the DLC packs, and she is like the face surgeon in Fallout 4. in vanilla Skyrim, there is no way to change the appearance of your characters, like face and hair, tattoos, that kind of thing. Once you have built them at the start of the game, you are stuck with their appearance until you discover this person.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
Fuck you! Oh right, yeah, so someone in one of the cities I was lurking in before I started the series must already have mentioned this. And then I got like a miscellaneous rumour to pursue about the face sculptor in the Ragged Flagon. An extremely rude person by the looks of it, and by their name and appearance I would say a high elf? What are you talking about?
I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Hell no.
Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Can I just say that the appearance that nature has bestowed upon this elf is considerably worse than the one which I built for Isolde the Breton. I mean, you know,
What are you doing that?
I didn't spend hours trying to create a beautiful Breton, because all of the characters in Oblivion and Skyrim, and Morrowind in fact, are pretty a sort of combination between disturbing video game models trying to look realistic and just kind of straight up not very nice. But I like the ones in Skyrim the best because all the faces look kind of dirty and wrinkled and they look very natural. I did give her some eye makeup and stuff like that, and she's plucked her eyebrows. But I'm not going to be changing her appearance. Piss off, to quote Ron Weasley. Sorry, I've only just got up, so my voice is a little bit strange. I'm also in an odd mood because I had a really strange dream. I knew that I had to record something as soon as I got up today, and when I woke up, I had a dream, right? And I can't remember everything about it, but I remember it involved Kraftwerk, the band, right? And then the second that I woke up, I had in my head Home Computer by Kraftwerk. So I just woke up and I was like making coffee, going, I program my home computer. Do 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 do. So yeah, I'm in an odd mood. Now, lounging around. Disgraceful. So that little bridge that we just lowered is basically a shortcut back to the beginning section of the Ratway. It's just the easy way for us to get all the way back to... We never actually took this guy's stuff. I'm going to take all the arrows and shit that I find. That's going to over-encumber me, but I have a load of crappy stuff that I can dump. So value 50, and the steel mace I picked up is more valuable than that. So if I have any like iron stuff, yeah, you see. It's just a nice trade-off, means we end up with a few more coins at the end, even though my mercantile skills as a character is pretty terrible right now. I will need to be dumping this stuff. And when I was building up my pickpocket and lockpicking skills before I started the series, I built up a whole collection of stolen goods and didn't have a fence aside from... I think I found one of the Khajiit caravans that I could sell stolen goods to, but I basically... There's like a container in Lakeview Manor which is just full of stolen stuff. So as soon as we get a fence, by properly joining the Thieves Guild, then I will go and offload all of that and make some money.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Fair play to you, mate. Fair play. So, what's this one? The Pawned Prawn. I saw you at the market. You have a very disturbing expression. This is the guy with the dwarven urn, and that is the dwarven urn. Let's see what he's got to say.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
You can.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
The message is simple. You don't pay, bad things happen.
Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves.
We can protect ourselves, trust me.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften.
So, the Brawl command is like a hand-to-hand, obviously a fist fight resulting in unconsciousness, which would, resolve it that way, but no, we've got, I think we're not really about fist fighting a giant man. We're going to smash something that's dear to him.
Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
Oh, really? Well, let's see what giant... Oh, a dwarven battle axe. How'd you like these apples? Seems fitting that this dwarven battle axe...
Be careful.
Be careful, eh?
Had it at bay. There's no need to do that.
Just pay them, Bercy.
She's right. Listen to your lady friend. I don't want to smash your priceless artifacts, mate.
Stop! That's priceless!
Just pay them, Bercy.
Just bloody pay, you twat.
Be careful.
I can't.
This isn't happening.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
No! That urn was priceless.
You want me to break anything else?
Alright, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold. And leave me in peace.
Thank you. Wasn't hard, was it? One down. I don't really like the head-on dirty work quite as much as I like stealing, taking things and reappropriating wealth without people knowing about it. But still, we've got to do it. Medici's still in business.
Guaranteed clean and free from rock joint.
The Bee and Barb. This is the Argonians. So the one we need to pay up is her.
Battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin.
It was never a request.
Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that.
I'm finished wasting my time talking to you.
Good, and take this little message back to your bosses. I'm not paying any of you a single septim. Ever! Now get out of my inn.
I don't appreciate rudeness. Let's go and talk to your boyfriend.
What do you want?
You might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her to pay.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
That'll do nicely. You're not a bad guy.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Our business is concluded, my friend. Also, you're a very, very cool-looking Argonian. So, he mentioned that her family farm is just inside the Morrowind border. In the lore of the game, in between the 3rd and 4th era as well, after Oblivion and before Skyrim, basically, which is a 200-year gap. After the Oblivion crisis, Vardenfell was basically completely destroyed after Red Mountain erupted. so it became uninhabitable largely. Aldrune from Morrowind was destroyed, so was Vivec, the large canton city. And the Argonians from Black Marsh, who've long warred with the Dunmer from Morrowind, rose up and invaded Morrowind, drove a lot of the Dark Elves out, and claimed a lot of it for themselves. So mainland Morrowind is now largely an Argonian-inhabited province, and which is why in Skyrim, in Windhelm, there is like a Dunmer ghetto called I think it's the Grey Quarter, because they're like grey-skinned, but the Nords are very racist towards them, and it sort of mirrors a lot of kind of real-life issues. There's Sapphire again.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Understood. Still no business, eh? Let's talk to you again.
I'm not paying you or Brynjolf a single coin. Now get out of my tavern.
Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up, and I'll forget all about it.
Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf, and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Thank you very much. Alright, so the last one is the lady who likes Dibella, the divine goddess. They definitely improved the look of the Rift in the special edition. It was always far too foggy and too desaturated for me in the vanilla version of the game. Helga's bunkhouse. Hello.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
She's already scared. I kind of feel bad. I have a message from Brynjolf.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
Oh, okay. Well, this is her precious statue of Dibella, right? Now, we could have stolen it and then just... That's a very nice looking statue. Nicely detailed. We could have just gone around here, stolen it, and then shown it to her, and she would have done it. But because we've already completed the other marks before we got to her, she's already been intimidated into just paying out, so we don't need to deal with any of that ugly stuff. We can leave her statue where it is. And now we can head back down to the Ratway and turn this stuff in. But you know,
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I'm wondering while I'm here, maybe I could test out my pickpocket skills. This is too open. Oh, there's a guard watching me, that's why. I was going to say I could actually steal some stuff from someone, but I think there are probably too many perimeter guards here. Let's have a go.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
And gleaming gemstones over here.
No, we'll do that later. Let's stay focused for now. There we go.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
It's kind of a pain in the arse having to go through the Ratway, even if it is the shortcutted Ratway each time to get to the Ragged Flagon. But as soon as we've joined the guild, we get access to their back entrance, if you take my meaning, which goes straight into the Ragged Flagon from Riften City. Very useful thing to have indeed. Still full encumbrance, and I really do need to be selling some stuff off. I don't feel like I would get particularly good prices for my stuff here though, because I intimidated all the shopkeepers, but never mind.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Oh, you've over-encumbered me. Nice. But I got some potions, 300 gold. Yeah, some sort of potions which give temporary buffs to things like haggling, stuff like that. Nice. What's next then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
If there's more gold where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Word is, your outfit isn't doing well. True?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Good times. You have over-encumbered me, though. I could just quickly, like, eat some food, I guess. Let's have a bottle of ale. Loaf of bread. Ida cheese wedge. Seared slaughterfish. Some goat's cheese. That was heavy. And, of course, the famous sweet roll. In fact, let's just eat all our food.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We could talk later.
Ooh, a secret door. Walk faster, please. There you go. The Ragged Flagon Cistern. This is like the sort of vault room. Bum 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 bum. Oh, come on. All right.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
So obviously Mercer Frey is voiced by Stephen Russell, who, if you watch my other videos, you will know I really, really like Stephen Russell. He's the voice of Garrett in the Thief games. He's the voice of Nick Valentine, Codsworth, and a ton of other characters in Fallout 4, and he's a ton of voices in this game, including Mercer Frey. It's just nice that they made him the voice of the leader of the Thieves Guild, because it's like just a nice nod to the Thief series. Anyway, I understand what you're saying.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
So, how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Okay, cool. So, Vex and Delvin give you like Thieves Guild side missions, and you have to. They're like sort of randomly generated mini missions, and you have to complete a certain number in order to complete the full quest line. We'll come to that later. Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Makes sense.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
What should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
I think you mean fucking it up. Okay, so we just have to clear out his safe and burn 3 beehives. Yeah, I think I can probably work out the rest on my own.
Watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Okay. So, yeah, Golden Glow is on a small island on just outside the city, on the big lake. Perfect for an infiltration mission. But for now, we are going to go and talk to these other people. If we talk to Tanila, we can get our Thieves Guild armor set. She also acts as the Ragged Flagon's fence, meaning that we can sell stolen goods to her. So she's worth... There she is.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why's that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Cool, so we get the boots, armor, gloves, and hood. And we also get over encumbered. What will you give me for these?
Guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Now, yeah. So she doesn't give good prices, but like I say, we need to, well, for a start, we need to sell enough stuff to not be over encumbered. But we can sell some, I think, yeah, we'll sell some heavy things that aren't very worth much money, you know. So we'll sell this. Let's see. I'm going to keep the skill books and store them so that I know which ones I've found. Fur stuff. Let's see. Hide stuff. Hunting bows. Battle axes. Very heavy and useless. Yep, leather stuff. That can all go. Like, we aren't making any money off this, but these things are pretty good. The orcish things, we'll wait till we can find something better to do with them. Enchanted items, like weapons and armor, you can also break down at enchanting tables to learn their effect and then enchant it into something else later, which is very useful. So let's see. Rough spun tunic, rubbish. Ruined book, rubbish. I may already know that spell, but I'm just going to play it safe and make sure first. Steel Nordic, steel weapons, armors. We'll sell all that crap. Got spare vampire armor as well. Oh, it was actually the vampire robes I was wearing before. We'll keep the armor then. Okay, so let's have a look at the stuff we got given. So if we're wearing the hood, we get 10% better price. Gloves, lock picking. Boots, pickpocketing. And armor, extra carrying capacity. So it's all worth equipping. That's going to be very good for us indeed. Okay, we should be alright now.
Alright then.
Yep. And we've offloaded a ton of stuff. If we equip the Thieves Guild set, then we'll get extra carrying capacity anyway. And there we are, looking like a true
Welcome to the
thief.
cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Hello.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business? Also, that wooden bowl is like glitching out. It's quite amusing.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Cool, okay. So we can talk to her.
These jobs aren't going to finish themselves, you know.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk to Delvin and then we'll end.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
I like his Cockney voice actor. I like the voice actor. I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
A curse? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Lovely. So, we will speak to these guys again about Golden Glow in the next episode.
Can I give you a little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
Fair play, mate. Okay, cool. I am going to end this episode here, and next time we will go to Golden Glow Estate and see what we can do about burning some beehives. Oh, beehive. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, and I'll see you next time for more of Skyrim. Take care and goodbye.